Sorry, have you shared your screen?
Uh, so is it visible now?
1 minute, ma'am. Yeah, it is visible.
Yes, sir. So,
Can you put it in the full screen mode?
mm, yeah, it's visible
Yeah.
now in screen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah.
Over to you, Aditi.
Okay. Uh, so good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Sriram sir, and thank you to the placement cell for giving me this opportunity to present to our freshers, to our very new freshers. So, first of all, welcome everyone, and I assure you that it will be a great 4 years journey for all of you here. I can stand. I can attest to that. Team, basically what I've done is I've kept a very simple PPT, just focusing on the key points that are here, like from a non-CS or from a core point of view, basically. Basically, what we have to do is like, for the first step, basically, is like you should have a resume building focus. So when I say that, what I mean is basically we should have a focus on what exactly do you want to do after your 4 years. Like, what exactly do you want to achieve? Let's say you have chosen your stream for a particular reason, right? Maybe you want to join the supply chain industry, or you want to join in the core as a, let's say, as a design engineer, or as a mechanical systems engineer. It depends. So according to that, you have to build your resume in such a way that it reflects you, and you are confident in your skills. So in this way, just have you I would say, as an advice, just make a rough resume. It'll give you a standpoint where you are right now, where you have to focus. It has to be a very rough resume, not a super focused one, but just to have a basic overview of what is where you are at, what are the skills you want to focus on. So in this way. So then, second would be, I would say, would be on your subjects, right? So I'll touch upon the projects part a little bit later. Second would be the core subjects point, which is basically what I mean by core subjects is, like, for example, I was from mechanical, so my core subjects would be thermodynamics, machine design, engineering drawing, fluid mechanics, etc. So I knew that I was more interested towards the supply chain industry. So I focused more towards the industrial engineering subjects, such as there was industrial engineering, there was operational research, etc. So you choose your subjects, and have that in-depth knowledge. So not just study for the exams like we did till class 12, but actually try and understand what your subject is. Try to put yourself in that role, that okay, if I am an industrial engineer, am I able to apply what I learned in my practical everyday situation that is there, that will be assigned to me when I go for a job. So that is what I mean by core subjects, that pick up your core subjects and have a day-to-day study. I'm not saying like study 5 hours at the first day, but like keep in touch, be in touch with your teachers as well. Try to see how you can apply those. So basically from your core subjects, you'll get the theoretical knowledge. After that, you'll have to see how to apply that for the job, right? So for that, you to connect us. They would be the best resource person for you, where you can maybe write your research papers. You can maybe work on projects with them. You'll be studying on one particular principle, for example. How can you apply it in a research paper? How can you apply it in a project? Once you apply those in your projects, you'll be very confident about your practical skills on that, which will again, coming back to the first point of resume building, will give you a more strong resume, since as a fresher you won't have the experience of a job. With the projects, you will be able to showcase your skills, showcase your that okay, I have the theoretical knowledge, but I also have the practical application, the practical know-how through my XYZ projects, in which I cultivated XYZ. skills. So basically, very short example I'll give, like we had prepared a robot. So what in that I looked after the 3D printing part of it. So what I did is, okay, this is my project, sir. In this I did the 3D printing part of it. I did, so basically what I learned, sir, hard skills, if I say, 3D design, 3D printing of it, the 3D softwares, then AutoCAD, SolidWorks, the 3D designing softwares as well. So in this way you say, okay, this is my project, this is my hard skill, these are the softwares I have learned. And if you don't know your softwares, again, get in touch with your teachers. They'll be able to guide you which project, which software you would require according to your focus. And second would be, you would also have your uh, post your softwares. You will also be able to apply, if you are presenting any theoretical data points, so you'll have some simulations, etc., like MATLAB. I won't go too much in details of with that, but just to give an idea, I gave this example. So in this way you could work on your core subjects, linking up to your projects, linking up to your hard skill set. Soft skills, again, you would be working with different people, so you can also showcase your, okay, I am a team player, I am a, somebody who can lead. You can take up the lead, you can take up the initiative, right? Going to your teacher yourself, that, sir, I am interested in this project, ma'am, I want to collaborate with you, please, can we write a research paper together? And I would suggest that, from the first year itself, start with the research. It doesn't have to be a big research paper, but maybe like a theoretical, like a white paper, a one page or something, just to get into that practice. It's a very good practice that you cultivate. And like Sriram sir always says that, work hard, success will be yours. So I would say that, be consistent from day one. And it's not difficult, you just have to be consistent, not just, study for the sake of it, but study from, okay, resume building focus point of view. So that is it for these. Then, yeah, the fourth point is the internships point. So basically, what I mean by putting up internships here is, again, as a student, we don't have that practical job experience exposure. So our best way to get it is through internships. So, start interning from the end of your first year. First year should be on the or should be focused on your core subjects, projects. First, get an understanding of whatever course you are in, whatever stream that you have chosen, mechanical, bio, engineering, CS. Get an understanding, then you'll be able to understand which area of your particular stream you want to go in. Find out internships in that way. How can you do that is, again, leveraging your teachers, leveraging the most powerful tool will be your link, where you can work with. There are multiple opportunities there. You can network with your connections. There will always be internship opportunity. You can just search the company that you want to go in, right? Get in touch with the recruiter, that, ma'am, sir, I'm so and so, I'm currently studying in VDIT, this is what I have done. Showcase them your projects. Again, that will be your skill set. We are coming back to the same point of resume. You just have to present your willingness, your initiative to learn. It's not that if you don't have an experience you can't work for an internship. That's wrong. That's what my understanding was earlier, but now I feel that if I had to redo it, that's what I would have done, is to start my internship from the end of the first year. So use LinkedIn. Prepare your LinkedIn account in such a way that, where you're able to present your projects, your skill sets, and do reach out to recruiters. That will help for your, again, for building your experience. Till the time you will be in fourth year and sitting for placements, you will already have a very good and a very strong resume. Then so that is it from an internship point of view. If there's anything, we'll take it up in the Q&A session. For then extracurriculars, why I have mentioned that is because for engineering, it's not that we only have to do our hard skill set. What's equally important, especially in our interviews and especially when we are working in a corporate environment, right, is that we are always working in a very collaborative environment, in a very focused environment, where we are, rarely we are working in a in an environment where it's just us. We are always working in a team. So this will help you when you pick up extracurricular activities, right? So be it maybe you're part of the robotics club. Again, you will get the exposure how to work in teams, how to work with different skill set. Maybe there's a problem statement that, hey, why not work on this, solve for this. So you can join any of your technical clubs. There are many technical clubs, keeping in mind your focus for your resume, keeping in mind for your focus of where I want to be after 4 years. Second would be also in terms of extracurricular, I would also say, and I myself was part of the basketball team. So definitely take up your extracurricular activities because this helps you building your soft skills. We think that what is the significance of sports. It might not help you in understanding, let's just say it won't help you understanding the thermodynamics concept, right? But it will help you when you will be applying the thermodynamics concept in a team, where you will be able to pick up those skill sets and translate that when you work in team, when you work in a job environment. So that's it, like a brief short touching up on all points that I thought was necessary. So over to you now, sir.
Thank you, Aditi. Just with Aditi's permission, I'll project her on along with her slide. Aditi, you are live right now. So I'm just putting you on so that the students can get a sense of who Aditi is. Aditi is a BTech mechanical engineering student. Aditi, you're live now.
Yes,
She
sir.
passed out yesterday. She got her gold medal proudly yesterday and on stage from the convocation daytime, and we are very blessed to have Aditi with us today. She works in Amazon as a manager. So Aditi, major question for from non-CS students: Can we achieve super dream? And what is the limit to our dreams? Is there any limit?
So, sir, I would say that there is no limit to our dreams. Like when I joined as a fresher, I myself had those doubts that, would we be able to achieve what we see? And, especially from somebody coming from a poor background, like what would it? Because something traditionally it's ingrained in our mind that no, super dreams is something that, okay, maybe it's not for us. But I would say that's wrong, totally wrong. There's no limit. Just working hard, being consistent every day, whatever you achieve will be yours 100%, either today or tomorrow, but it will be yours. So, sir, there's no limit on any dreams.
And do companies come to Bhopal? Is there any partiality for VIT Vellore students?
No, sir. There is no partiality. I would say if you have your resume, if you have your profile strong, there is no difference between a Vellore student or a Bhopal student. No, sir.
Do companies, in your experience, whenever we post an alumni, you can also reach out to them later, and it's not like we are doing anything here. Everything is on LinkedIn. All these sessions are on LinkedIn. Every single session that I post in VIT Bhopal is in LinkedIn. So you can, it's a very straightforward thing. The next question that a lot of people are asking core company students: is there bioengineering students, aerospace engineering students? Uh, will Are core companies coming to VIT Bhopal? Your
Yes.
experience.
So, sir, in my experience, there were uh, there were a lot of. So I have lost count actually, but we had. I would say, sir, how many? I think in just core, I think there were some 500 plus companies that came for us, sir. So there's a huge variety, and it's not just. So it's there for all different branches, be it bioengineering, aerospace, mechanical, electrical, triple E, electronics, and the other specialization branches as well. We have had companies for all different profiles. So in my experience, there was no dearth of companies, sir.
Okay. And what you talked about in your slides, you talked about students' preparation and being consistent. So, does it mean that you have to study all the time? You have to be a bookworm, or Can students have fun as well?
Hi, sir. I've
Most
joined.
We are very happy to finally get in Varun Bhaiya here. Varun, we'll just finish Aditi and then we'll have you next presenting.
Yes, yes. Sorry, Aditi, to disturb in between.
That's fine.
yeah, no problem, Varun.
So,
Sports, drama, any extracurricular activities along with your study. So I would say when I say consistent, it's like basically, you study like 1, 2 hours in a day on your own just to be on top of your subjects, and then of course like give time to your other extracurricular activities as well. So it's not necessarily you have to be a bookworm. You just have to, be consistent that you don't lose touch with your things. It's not that you just study before the exams and just pass for them. That is what I meant. But yeah, 1, 2 hours every day is largely sufficient. Even if you skip something someday, it's not the end of the world. It's okay till the time you know what you are studying and what you're doing.
okay. With that, we'll solemnly thank Aditi. Aditi actually had a travel plan for traveling today, but she just put all that aside when I requested her to come. We are having a mix of students here. One is Aditi. She represents the non-CSE core background. And Varun, are you going to present or are you going to talk?
Sir, I'm going to talk. Actually, I joined from mobile the system. I don't know what's the issue.
That's fine. So,
Yeah.
Aditi, thank you for your presence and your guidance for the students. We wish you all the best and your closing remarks, Aditi, for the students.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. And sir rightly said, students, if you have any doubts at any time, do feel free to reach out to me any day, any time. I am always there to help. Even we have received the help from our alumni as well. So now that I am an alumni, so please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And like sir said, it's not, you don't have to be a bookworm and you don't have to limit yourself that only studies and only then you'll be able to achieve your super dream companies. Just be consistent, be true to yourselves, work hard, and success will definitely be yours. I truly stand to this mantra that sir has given out to us. So just keep on working hard, keep on having fun as well. VIT is a great place to be. There is no doubt about that. And rest assured, you'll have a great all-rounder development here. And there is no dream that is too big for us. We just have to be, we just have to put our minds to it, and definitely we can achieve it. Even us as non-CS core students, like we are no less than the CS students.
I think Varun is laughing here. So thanks, Aditi. We'll let you go now. Have a safe journey home and
Yes.
have a great time. We'll